Alright, guys, welcome in. How is everybody doing? We're here with the Spring Cherry Blossom Tournament Finals. These ladies have been battling it out for the last couple of days here. And we got our first map is gonna be Erangel. We got a really good flight path coming in for this, coming out of the shooting range all the way down to the military base. Got some good places for these ladies to jump out to. Razak School, Pochinki, Saverny. If they wanted to get out there a little bit farther, they could jump out, grab a vehicle, and move out to Yasnaya, Polyana, Milta, or... Alright, our teams are jumping right out here. And our first zone is actually going to be kind of the northeast with Saverny, Yasnaya, and Stalbert still in play. All right. We're going to hear we are with Team 3. Team 3 is going to be Suagr Esports. All right, we've got a lot going on kind of towards the ferry pier in Primorus. We've already got a fight going on with Team 15. And that it's going to be no. They've already lost a member as well. So they're going to be moving forward here of being a team of 3. And they've got Team 12, Run Nation. All right, Run Nation is actually all in one building here. Soul, she's trying to get out of here a lot. She is laying low, trying to stay low without being seen. Looks like Run Nation is doing a quick push into the building. Ina, she goes down and is going to be quickly revived. Cap is down as well. Looks like Cap is going to be out. So No is going to be moving forward, being a duo team. Run Nation quickly moves up. Soul with a drop. And No is down and out. Run Nation with 4 eliminations, starting off really strong. All right, we've got a few teams over in the military base. We've got a team over in Novorodnoy. BNS Esports has lost a member. These ladies are down to just a team of 3. And they're going to be heading into zone. Moon Esports up there in the Suagr area, still holding strong, being a full squad. These ladies are going to be able to loot up, grab what they need, and be able to advance forward. Our zone is closing in fast here. So these ladies that are outside the blue zone are going to be struggling here, because that zone will start to hurt here very momentarily. All right, Domonic sitting right there on that blue zone. And they're going to be coming across, looks like Team 4. Team 4 right out there in front of them is going to be TGames Fem. And they are making it their way into the zone. Got a couple teams that down there around the shelter area. We'll keep an eye on those. We could see something happen here. Run Nation and making their way in the zone. Still out there in that blue zone though. All right, and New Moon, it looks like they're making their way. Looks like one member is still out there in that blue zone. The rest are going to be in Suagr, making their way into zone, coming in from Suagr, but they have Domonic that is right up the road from them, so we could see something there as well with all right, the zone is closing in. It looks like Yasnaya Polyana could be the end of our zone here for the final zone, but we'll keep an eye on these teams as they do make their way in. Heading down to Team 18. Was a team of 3. Now it looks like they're going to be quickly down to a solo. And Juicy, she is making her way into the next zone. Run the Nation now up to 6 eliminations. Moon Esports quickly was able to get a revive and still maintaining a full squad here. Our teams that were down around the shelter have kind of dispersed a little bit and moving their way into the zone closer to Yasnaya Polyana. Lovely Esports with 2 eliminations for the team. They're sitting as a full squad. All right, these ladies are taking their time getting into Yasnaya Polyana. Still kind of an open area for being inside Yasnaya. So these ladies are going to kind of sit outside there just a little bit, you know, waiting for the prime opportunity to move in. Looks like Miami, she is going to be moving into Yasnaya just on the outside, but moving and catching up with the team. Zephyra, she's in trouble here. She's kind of up there away from the rest of the team, but is going to go back. And Suagr Esports, looks like they're going to be down to a team of 3. Sunflowers, looks like they're going to be down to a duo team. Ooh, Run Nation is in trouble. They have 2 of their members. Did have 2 of their members knocked. One of them is knocked. Paris, she is down, but is completely covered up here with Lovely Esports. Lovely Esports member gets dropped and is going to be moving back. Make Xena kind of drop back there just a little bit to get healed up. This is going to give them a 3v3. Chu, she is putting in some work. Gets shot from behind. All right, Chu is down for Lovely. These 2 teams are battling it out. They are equally matched here. Still kind of a 3v3. Xena, good drop on Sophie. Does she get the other drop? No. Run Nation comes out on top, being a team of 3 with 10 eliminations. Casso gonna come in with a revive, quickly getting a Run Nation back up to team of 3. We have 12 teams remain. All right, Suagr Esports still with 1 elimination, but they are sitting as a full squad. Just down the hill from them is going to be a Team 7, a New Moon Esports. And the zone does shift, so Suagr Esports, if they stayed here, looks like they're going to be rolling out, getting into the zone. This is going to allow Moon Esports to push in right behind them. All right, the BNS looks like they are about to be in trouble with the Suagr Esports rolling in. All right, Diane, she moves up to the top. TGames moving in as well. Suagr Esports and TGames move into the apartments just over there by the school. Asia throwing that smoke out. And in the process of moving into zone, TGames lost one of their members, so they're going to be moving forward as a team of 3. Suagr Esports now has 2 eliminations on the board for the team. Aisha's trying to do a little bit of scouting. Looks like she did find ooh, good molly, and a return with a grenade. Asha, she is out. That's going to be putting TGames with 1 elimination. All right, our zone is getting a lot smaller now. The remaining of the zone is not a lot of cover for these ladies. You're gonna have a few trees. You can have some trees and some rocks, but there is a hill here. Let's go check it out where Team 7 New Moon is actually at. They do have a little bit of a building here, but it is going to be a wide open. It looks like Team 11. Team Rayo moving in, trying to get as close as they can into the zone and still have a building to get into. It's going to be a wide open battle and everything. Fights going on. These ladies are going to have to start using smoke grenades, mollies, and grenades to be able to try to get in as close as they can to one another, or they take those long range shooting. Suagr Esports has moved in. It looks like they might have the only building that might still be in zone. Maju, she's definitely got one of the team members from Team 4 in sight. Does see them. Didn't take any shots at all. BNS Esports is getting lit up. BNS is now down to just a single player, and she is right there with Hood. Can Hood get inside? A molly or a grenade would be perfect here. Melly with that revive. All right, Team 4 quickly moved in. BNS, she's the last one, still stands. Can she take on all 3 members? Gets a good drop. Looks like a drop there. Nicely done. But they're going to get that TGames is going to get that revive fairly quickly. Zone does move in. Another good grenade. Drops 2 of the members. Nicely done by BNSD. She is down and out to zone. Alright, with the Suagr Esports, Maju, she is down, kind of down the hill a little bit. She's gonna have to be careful. She is taking some damage. Suagr Esports with 5 eliminations. Nice grenade by Maju. She does hop in that vehicle and is going to be going up the hill with the rest of Suagr Esports. We're down to 3 teams remain. Team Rayo, the 4 eliminations that 2 of their members have been knocked. Are they going to be able to get these revives quickly to maintain being a full squad moving into the last couple zones? Suagr Esports taking a little bit of damage. Looks like Suagr Esports is going to be down and out. Digital Age moving in really quickly here onto Team Rayo. Alright, Digital Age, team of 3 with 3 eliminations. Team Rayo definitely lobbing out those grenades. Alright, Team Rayo now down to a duo team with 4 eliminations. Digital Age outnumbers them. Looks like now it is going to be a 2v2. Nice drop. She gonna be able to stand the and is out to zone. GG's for match number 1. Digital Age with 5 eliminations, taking that chicken dinner. Team Rayo coming in second. Suagr Esports coming in third. New Moon coming in fourth. Ghost Rain coming in 5th. BNS coming in 6th. TGames coming in 7th. Domonic coming in 8th. Angels coming in 9th. Sunflower coming in 10th. PR coming in 11th. Run Nation coming in 12th, Lovely Esports coming in 13th, and No coming in 14th. All right, that is it for match number 1. We'll get you here into match number 2 here momentarily. Y'all hang tight. All right, here it is. Match number 2. We're going to be here in Myanmar. This Myanmar match, this is going to be a very well played slow match. This is a very large map. So high points for these ladies to get up on top of and snipe. The ladies are going to have to pay attention, not just what's at 50 to 100 meters, but out there a little bit farther. Of course, towards the 100, 200, 300 meters out, because you can be sniped and never know where it's coming from until it's too late. Definitely a really good flight path, a north to south, kind of that western side of the map, leaving San Martin, Hacienda, the water treatment, power grid, Picado, Graveyard, Los Leonos, some really good places for these ladies to jump down and grab loot. And our first zone is going to be covering Los Leonos. So we could see a lot of these ladies actually jump toward Los Leonos, the Graveyard, maybe the San Martin Hacienda area, and maybe out a little bit farther if they jump down and grab a vehicle and move out towards kind of the El Alzar, maybe the truck stop and Impala area. Majority of our ladies are going towards that east side, getting toward as close as they can to the actual zone. All right, Suagr Esports in the San Martin Hacienda, right up into the north of them, into the water treatment area, is going to be Digital Age. Team Rayo up there in La Cabrera. Poisonous Ravens already down to just a team of 3. Angels with that 1 elimination. So they are going to actually be outnumbering Poisonous Ravens. Poisonous Ravens has already lost down to solo here. See if they can get that revive. Nella, she is laying low. Gets a good few shots. And it does avoid getting mollied. But she is not going for the revives. This is going to be a brutal here. Nella's, she is being grenaded. Candy, she's going to be making a push. Candy goes down. And Nella is down and out. Poisonous Ravens have been eliminated. Angel Esports with 4 eliminations, putting them on the board. TGames with 1 elimination. Rose, she is down. This could be it. She could get revived. Let's see if they're going to be able to get that revive. Maybe. Okay, she is by herself. So that revive is going to be a little challenging for Sunflower. TGames now up to 2 eliminations. All right, not a lot of our teams are inside of the next zone. We do have a few that are there. Let's go head over to No. They are sitting over in Impala. Suagr Esports still sitting as that full squad. Currently 0 eliminations, but they do still have plenty of time. Let's head back over with TGames and Sunflower. All right, these two teams are out in that blow zone. Now, with that being said, they're going to be battling each other plus the zone, so they're going to need to have plenty of health to be able to actually make it out of this blue zone alive. And from the looks of it, there is no vehicle in sight, so these teams may be stuck over. There is a motorcycle, not enough to actually get in a full team across the bridge and into the very next zone. Los Leonos still in play in the zone. All right, Domonic making their way kind of towards the center zone. They do have a nice little compound kind of towards the center. Got Ghost Rain, full squad, 0 eliminations as well. They're going to be kind of in the center of the zone as well, holding up a nice little compound. Nytron Esports, full squad, 0 eliminations, and they have time as well since they are kind of outside into the Los Leonos area. We do have one member from TGames has made it across the bridge. And it looks like the rest of them are going to be making it across as well. They were able to find a vehicle, but Sunflower may be in trouble without a vehicle. And Run Nation right down the road from Los Leonos looks like they are going to be making their way into the Los Leonos area. Where Nytron Esports is going to be waiting inside Los Leonos. Digital Age not too far off from No. We'll keep an eye on these two teams. They could move through. And as Zephyra, she got hit there just a little bit, rolling right on by Domonic there, and is still taking a little bit of hits. Run the Nation quickly swooped in there. Harris, she is down with Run Nation. Run Nation inside the building. And it's like a Nytron Esports quickly eliminated Run Nation. Now they have 4 eliminations. Our zone shifts kind of towards the Impala area now. And our teams are still moving in. Los Leonos still kind of on the outside of the next zone. These teams, these ladies can move through, grab any extra stuff before moving in to the final zone here, where there's going to be very few places to grab any extra supplies. Rain still sitting nicely up on top of a little bit of a hill inside that zone. Being up in that elevation does provide a little bit of an advantage, being able to see as these teams start moving in to zone. Digital Age still holding tight across the water. And Suagr Esports and Angel Esports. Looks like Angel Esports is now down to, gonna be down to a, potentially could be a solo. Is Coral, is she gonna go back? No, she is not gonna go back at all. So Angel Esports is gonna be moving forward with 4 eliminations and sitting as a solo. Suagr Esports are closing in fast on TGames. Beth with some nice shots. No hit markers there. Maju, she is down. And Cat Van Eyes is really close. Could get another elimination. And Maju, she is getting away from the car and was able to get eliminated. Suagr Esports taking on another team that has joined the party here. That is going to be Sunflower. Sunflower comes in with a third party on a Suagr Esports. For 5, she is backed off a puppy. She is down. Are they gonna be able to get a for 5? Is she gonna be able to get the revive? It's gonna be close. Gets a nice drop and a confirmed kill on Rachel with Suagr Esports. The remaining of a Suagr Esports sitting as a duo now, moving into the next zone. It's taking a lot of hit from TGames. Beth was knocked out of the car. TGames quickly coming in, and Suagr Esports is down and out. And they're going to get that revive, keeping them sitting as a full squad with 4 eliminations. We got 10 teams that remain. And Domonic sitting kind of in the center of the zone here, with just a little bit of cover. Team 15, no. All right, no is down to just a solo. Team Rayo quickly moving in. Hart with a good drop, but does get eliminated right there. Team Rayo moving forward with 4 eliminations and is sitting as a team of 3. We're down to 9 teams that remain. And Ghost Rain kind of in the center, trying to move in, and Domonic is right there waiting on them to get in. Team Games with 7 elimination. That zone is closing fast. Games with a quick push. A lot of cars are around. They could blow up and completely end the rest of these teams. And Nadada is down and out. T-Games kind of in a building here. Digital Age quickly moving in. T-Games is extremely stuck. They're completely surrounded. And Digital Age quickly moves in and is dropping out. Row dangerously close. This is a 1v1 here as the other member, Row, may be down and out here. Stark kind of stays into that zone. Four teams remain. Moon Esports sitting as a team of 3, still 0 eliminations. There are plenty of teams that they still have alive that they can get those elimination points for the team. Paula, she's going to be the last one, still stands for Team Rayo. All right, Ghost Rain, 9 eliminations for the team. And they are still sitting as a full squad, moving into the last couple zones. Still 4 teams remain. She moved in and is quickly dropped. Ghost Rain may be in trouble with the 2 of their members down. And New Moon quickly moving up into their position. Ghost Rain down and out. 2 teams remain. Digital Age. Stark being that last one still alive. Can she pull it off? She is definitely pinned behind the rock. Gets a nice drop. Can she confirm that kill? Does confirm. New Moon now down to just a duo. This is a 2v1. Start being outnumbered. Nicely done. GG's. New Moon taking a first, taking that chicken dinner for match number 2. Digital Age coming in a second. Ghost Rain coming in third. Team Rayo coming in a fourth. Team TGames coming in fifth. Domonic coming in a sixth. BNS coming in a seventh. Team 8. Or not Team 8. Coming in 8th is going to be Nytron Esports. Sun coming in 9th. No coming in 10th. Suagr Esports coming in 11th. Lovely Esports coming in 12th. Angels coming in 13th. Run Nation coming in 14th. Poisonous Ravens coming in 15th for match number 2. We'll quickly get you into match 3 here momentarily. Y'all hang tight. All right, we are here in Sandhawk. Now, Sandhawk being a small land map and also one of the smaller maps for this game. We have a very east to west flight path, almost cutting this in half from north to south. We have a lot of good places along this flight path for these ladies to jump out to. Boot camp being almost dead center of this flight path. We might see a lot of action there, and could be a hotspot. Paradise Resort going to be another hotspot we could see in Panan. And our zone does kind of stay towards that east side of the map. Let's jump right down here in a boot camp where we have a Suagr Esports. And it looks like they're going to be the only ones here right now. All right, these ladies are scattered out quite a bit. We've got a few teams up towards the Camp Alpha area. We'll keep an eye out on those teams as well. All right, Nytron Esports and Digital Age. And looks like Row. These two could be potentially getting out of there, but they may be holding it in, trying to figure out where the rest of the team is for Team 13. All right, Stark has joined it. All right, Matista, she did get hit there just a little bit. And does back off. Doesn't have any meds. Digital Age getting out of there. Not a lot going on at this moment, which is crazy with this map. Sunflower over in Camp Alpha. Right north of them is going to be Poisonous Ravens in BNS. Zone is quickly moving in, and these ladies are going to have to start working their way into the zone. Definitely for this map. Do not want to be caught in that blue zone because it will start hurting tremendously. Lovely Esports down there at the docks, grabbing some good stuff here. Got quite a few teams still kind of bunched up around the Paradise Resort. We might see something here. We'll watch these teams very closely. Poison Ravens lost a member, so they're going to be moving forward, being just a team of 3. Juicy, she has made it into zone. Kalia still out there in the zone. Does get a few hits there, not too many though. Nella as well, still out there in that blue zone. TGames and Run Nation. Games with 1 elimination already for the team. And they quickly eliminated Run Nation. TGames now with 3 eliminations on the board. And Run Nation is going to be our first team out for tonight on match number 3. Lovely Esports with a member been knocked. One is down and out. They're going to be moving. There's another one that's been knocked. Is it going to be Lovely Esports is down and out. New Moon with 4 eliminations. 12 teams just remain. With a Sunflower, Sophie, she needs to heal up and does be able to find a nice little safe place to heal up there. And a Poison Ravens down to just a duo now. Closing in quick is going to be Suagr Esports. Nella with a nicer drop. And Suagr Esports moving quick, and Nella is down and out. And Beth is going to be a revive. That's going to be keeping Suagr Esports moving forward with 2 eliminations and sitting as that full squad. Angels with 4 eliminations and going to be sitting as a full squad. Once Laura is all, it's that revive. Just across the road and up the hill a little ways, you're going to see Team 7, New Moon Esports. They have 6 eliminations. Our zone is closing in on the quarry. No, coming in to the zone with 2 eliminations, moving in as a team of 3. BNS as a duo. All right, Ghost Rain now up to 2 eliminations. And they're going to be a team of 3. And Domonic holding up nicely inside, just inside the quarry area in a nice little compound. All right, as the zone does close in, the zone is going to get a little smaller, and these teams are going to start pushing and getting right on top of each other here. Sophie with some shots and no hit markers. Rayo, she's got those shots. And the horse is in the way. Really can't see through the horse. New Moon member down right now. They can be able to get this revive, keeping them a full squad. Another one, Princess is down. New Moon may be in trouble here. No Heart still last one standing for No, and she is quickly down and out by Suagr Esports, bringing them up to 5 eliminations and moving forward as a team of 3. Suagr Esports making their way in, kind of third party Ghost Rain as they do make their way in. Rival with a Ghost, low on health, quickly gets healed back up there. Suagr Esports with a member knocked and 2 members have been eliminated. It looks like it's going to be all up to Beth if she can make her way into zone. Looks like she's going to try to heal it out here and try to stay alive just by playing the blue zone. Digital Age with 6 eliminations. And then they are slowly trying to work their way into the zone. New Moon, it kind of has them pinned, trying to get in. New Moon is hurting. Kilota, she quickly gets a revive for New Moon. New Moon now down to just a duo with 11 eliminations. We're down to 4 teams that remain. Andy, the last one that is still standing for Angels. Brasso Nytron comes in for a third party. Three teams remain. We got Angel Esports sitting as a solo. Domonic full squad, a New Moon, a duo. Domonic still maintaining that full squad. Nicely done. GG's. Domonic coming in first, taking that chicken dinner. Coming in second is going to be New Moon. Third, Angels. Fourth, Digital Age. Coming in fifth, Suagr Esports. Coming in sixth, Ghost Rain. Coming in seventh, Poisonous Ravens. Coming in eighth, Sunflower. BNS coming in ninth. No coming in 10th. Team Rayo coming in 11th. TGames coming in 12th. Nytron Esports coming in 13th. Lovely Esports coming in 14th. And Run the Nation coming in 15th. All right, that is it for match number 3. All right, ladies and everybody, that is it for the finals spring cherry blossom tournament. Thank y'all all for tuning in, hanging out, and supporting the stream and supporting these wonderful ladies and these amazing teams. We will catch y'all again on a later time on another stream. Y'all have a wonderful evening.